I want to thank God because God healed my eyes and healed my daddy at the same time. On January 3rd, I was called from home that my dad is very sick. He was crying like a baby. He was complaining of his legs. So I had to send money and said, okay, please, they should help me to take him to the hospital. They said it's arthritis or whatever. I don't care what the name is, but I put the mantle on his picture because I'm here in Abuja and he is in Delta. So I had to put the mantle and I pray for God healing. Same time, my eyes were actually watering. I always have this problem of eyes. I discovered that I don't have any problem again. My eyes were not watering again. After an hour, I received a call from home that my dad called me and said, he doesn't know what happened to his leg. Oh, his leg is healed. I said, okay, you don't know anything. It's because I belong to a tribe that heals. I can see, I can be under the light, I can drive in the night. If you like, put a lot of flashlights in my eyes. I am okay. I want to thank God.
Some time ago, Daddy pray concerning rashes all over the body. My son has a very big rashes, not even one place, all over the two legs. Rashes, he will not be able to sleep in the night. He'll be scratching and scratching and scratching. I lay my mantle on his leg and I pray. When Daddy was praying, I prayed towards it too, that this leg, the healing has come, and to God be the glory. To be sincere, no need of me shaking anything. The leg has gone. Healing has placed on the leg. Under 2 days, thing dried up. In fact, the mantle worked perfectly on it, and I give God all the glory.
I just had a funny itchy feeling on my right leg. I was enjoying the scratching process and all that. Then it just developed into an unhealing injury on my leg. So going back and forth to the clinic, running tests and all that, I discovered it was infected already with fungal and then bacteria. It was a lady that testified of a very long time infection and all that. I just keyed into it and I just kept on using it to pray. I had to record that part of that prayer. In 2 days, I could see my right leg that refused to heal properly, it was already looking covered. Like if I'd probably shown someone the picture of the leg some days ago, the person won't believe it was how he healed and all that. I've just come back to God to just say I'm grateful.
I want to thank God for healing me on my left hand. I fell, last year, August 16, that's when I fell off a bicycle and I had a fracture on my left hand, and I just came to give thanks to the Lord for healing me of my hand and for always protecting me and my family in each and every situation which we have passed through.
There's a word of prophecy that Papa gave about someone that has paralysis, and he began to pray and he said that you should get up and do the things you couldn't do, and it caused the paralysis. I was so happy, and then I keyed into the prayers and I lift up my mom's picture up because during September this year she was afflicted with paralysis. So I lift up the pictures up and I was praying, I was praising God, I was crying, I was kneeling, thanking God for all he has done. The next thing I had, that Papa mentioned my mom's name. He said Margaret. I was like, oh my God, this is really for my mom. I keyed into this prayer this day. Now my mom started walking. Her face has returned, not one-sided again. She's speaking now. She's walking now. Her hands have started moving. Initially, she couldn't even lift up her hands. She couldn't walk. Now she's walking.
Earlier in this year, I noticed a growth on my cervix. I felt it whenever I washed myself. I even saw a gynecologist and he called it polyp. The cause is not known, but it comes with aging. I tuned into the prayer hour and Reverend Sam asked us to use our mantle to touch wherever we want healing. I placed mine on my stomach. Few days later, I was taking my bath and I saw a reddish and fleshy thing in the bathtub. While wondering what it was, I then remembered I prayed about it some days back. I checked myself to be sure, and I'm free from polyp by divine surgery. I then concluded that this could only be God. I just have to remind myself always that with God all things are possible.